Hi guys, welcome back to the second half of this video, which is all about joining the union as an actor. If you missed the first half of the video, I will link it down below. It's got some important stuff in there, so you should go check it out. If you're ready to find out how to join the union and you want to see all the steps and the ways, then just keep watching. So first I will go over the most obvious clear-cut ways, the most well-known ways to get into the union. Oh wait, first I should tell you that all these things only make you eligible to get into the union. So after you've done, one of these things to start the process, then you have to do some paperwork, talk to Sag-Aftra, and pay your dues. And let me go over really quickly how much those dues are. The initiation fee that you pay when you first join the union is $3,000. That is a one-time fee, you only pay to join, and that's it. At the same time though, you also have to pay your very first semi-annual dues. What are the semi-annual dues? Funny you should ask. I've got it right here. Semi-annual dues are comprised of half of the base dues. Base dues are currently $218.60. Half of that plus half of the work dues calculated at 1.75% of covered earnings up to $500,000 based on earnings in the previous calendar year. And these are semi-annual dues twice a year. So they do give you the option when you get your bill in the mail, you could pay the whole chunk at once, or you could pay it half and half, which I think most of us prefer to do. So yes, it's the base dues plus a portion of your earnings. It's such a roller coaster of emotions for me when I get my dues bills, because if I've done a ton of work that year, which is a great thing, then I get my dues bill and it's really big and you're like, oh damn. But if you get your bill and it's really like a very low bill, you're like, yay, but that means you didn't work much. Just, another way that this business toys with your emotions. Okay, so now the ways to get into the union. The most popular way to get into the union, but not necessarily the easiest, is by doing background work. Everybody has their opinions on background work. Some people do it as a career because they love it. I mean, shoot, you get like free meals every day that you do it. You just kind of get to hang out and be on set all day. Some people really like it. No one should ever really look down upon it. It's, a very respectable way to make money and to be a hard worker, and there's a lot of benefits from it. Like this. Okay, here we go. If you want a video on background work, there is one that I've already done and I'll link it down below. When you do the background work, you have to do 3 days of it. Those days do not have to be consecutive, but it does have to be on a Sag-Aftra, SAG, or AFTRA contracted job. I did talk about in my first part of this video that even though the unions merged, there are still sometimes separate contracts. And different contacts, I guess. You probably have different contacts for every job you go on. Different contracts. When you do the background work, you get something that's called a voucher from someone on the production team, and then you collect those 3 vouchers and then you turn them into SAG. Another way to get into the union, which is how I got into the union, is by being Taft-Hartley. Taft-Hartley means this, and I'm going to read it off just so I make sure I get it right. You do 1 day of work on a union project as a principal actor with a credited speaking role or as a recording artist. So what happens is you are a non-union actor, you have not joined the union, you're not eligible yet, nothing, but you audition for a union job and the producers want to hire you on their union project. They have to then report to SAG, which is extra paperwork for them, which is sometimes the only reason maybe they don't want to do it. I thought there was a fee for them, like a $500 fee or something that used to discourage them from doing that. I don't know if that's true anymore. But as for the actor side of things, it's just great for you because you didn't have to do background work. You are just automatically, from getting that job, you are eligible to join the union. For me, it was the pilot, the first episode of an HBO show called Entourage. I was brand new. I just got my manager, and lucky for me, I booked a guest star on that show. And then shortly after that, I paid my dues and I was in the union. And the last of the 3 ways to join that are listed on the Sag-Aftra website is one that was unknown to me. I didn't know about this one, and I'm going to read it straight from my notes again so I don't mess it up. Okay, here goes. Performers may join Sag-Aftra if the applicant is a paid-up member of an affiliated performers union such as ACTRA, AEA, AGMA, or AGVA for a period of 1 year and has worked and been paid for at least once as a principal performer in that union's jurisdiction. So there you have it. That's the 3rd way. Now, P.S. guys, I will mention that before you are officially allowed to join the union, whatever information you give Sag-Aftra, they are going to fully investigate it. So don't try to get sneaky and, make stuff up, and just don't. It's not a good way to start things off with them. They're going to be the union that protects you for a very, very long time. Once you are vested in the union, you are going to have retirement money when you reach a certain age. There's just so much good that the union does for the the actor. So, start the relationship off right. So once you have officially joined the union, you will get this card in the mail. Can you see it? Can you see it? They make little design changes to it once in a while, but it generally is like black and yellow with the Sag-Aftra logo on it. It has your name and the year you joined, your expiration date, which is when your dues are paid up to, and your SAG number, and then one of those little barcode scan things. You don't have to carry it around with you. I really don't. I just take a picture of mine so that if I need the number or for reference or whatever, I can have a picture of it on my phone. And then they will also send you a receipt for your SAG-Aftra dues, which if you're making money as an actor, make sure you save that and turn it in with your taxes because it is a write-off. Although what you're allowed to write off seems to be changing. We won't get into that, you guys, not right now. So that's it. At some point you are going to need to contact SAG-Aftra, so I will make sure to put their phone number and their website and probably their email address down below for you so that it's all easy peasy in one place, because I love ya. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.